they basically created the most illegal industry for the first year or two, because the only cannabis that was being sold in state licensed dispensaries was coming from California, because it wasn't being grown in mass amounts in Arizona. And I could literally spot it. You can see what was being grown outdoors, you know? And so I was able to get local product and work with local caregivers, and then myself start cultivating again. And then I was able to basically work with this guy who had the dispensary licenses, who was a 40-year state legislator, professor at U of A that did the human genome experiment. If you've heard of that, it's an anthropology experiment that tracks all.
I've heard of that. Yes, that I've heard of.
So he authored that, and interestingly enough, getting calls from John Kerry at the time on his presidential run in Janet Reno. So full on Skull and Bones. Oh yeah, full on Skull and Bones. We could say, I won't say his name, but I'll say that for somebody that was given the anti-corruption award at Robert De Niro's Club Tribeca, New York restaurant, is quite the opposite. And all of these guys. You know what I'm saying?
Wow. Yes, I know exactly what you're saying.
Quite the opposite.
Yeah.
But big business, good business. So I ended up setting up. Go ahead.
You know that you get a lot of pushback from the pharmaceutical companies, because they run the whole show. You know that. I don't have to tell 100%. You. I know you know that. And so when they open up these, the fact that it's more healthier for you, because I do believe in the cannabis and all of that stuff. I don't, even though I don't smoke or anything no more like that, I still think it's we're in the right direction, as opposed to being healthier than what the pharmaceutical companies give you, because they always have side effects about this and that and all of that craziness, you know?
It's not sustainable.
Exactly.
I mean, it's just not sustainable for your liver or your kidneys.
That's right.
They control the industry, like you're saying. You're exactly right on. It's a very intuitive statement, because they not only control the industry from a lobbying level for state laws, but they also, and this is something I would learn later on when they told me to come and get my $500,000 out of the bank, is because the cartels, that I'll call them, the pharmaceutical cartels, also have huge amounts of sway with the banks, because the banks hold all their money.
Well, that's exactly right.